Okay, so I am going live on Facebook really quickly so that I can make sure I get this correct because I'm learning new things every day. Telling you, it's been a trial. It's amazing what you go through when you're trying to do a video, what you are, like your lighting and your situation, and is your desk messy and all of that. So, okay. Okay. So this is all new to me. I am trying to get familiar with Zoom because I've been organizing some great interviews with real estate agents across the nation, and I'm really excited about it. But at the same time, this new program with Zoom and going live on Facebook and trying to get it all together has just been frustrating the crap out of me. So just so you know, I'm struggling today. Okay, so I'm going to start some video series. My goal is to do like 2 a week on sales and 2 a week on marketing. That is the ultimate plan. And I want to invite anybody that's on my Facebook who watches me to come in and get familiar with it and enjoy it, interact with me, ask questions, that sort of thing. I will be posting this on YouTube as well. So this series is called The Not So Secret to Becoming a Top Producer. Now, I have a history of sales and marketing. That's kind of where I started in life originally, going to college for marketing and sales. And it has evolved so much that all the books I've read in the past and all of the studies I've done has really been very vital to how I'm going to proceed with my real estate company from here forward. Now, I want you to know that it's so easy. If you're new in real estate, you can get books like this one, Marketing for Dummies, and this one, Advanced Selling for Dummies. It's like a promo. This is it. These books are fantastic resources, and it's generalized, but we're going to adjust this. So I'm doing these videos primarily out of this book. I'm adjusting it from sales, commodity, and retail to real estate. It's that simple. So this is the not so secret to becoming a top producer. There's a difference between marketing and sales. Now, sales is the act of selling something. It's an opportunity to make money off of selling a product, and it's the operation and activities involved in promoting or marketing and selling of goods. So when you really think about it, we're all sales agents. We all sell something. We sell ourselves. I mean, not really, but to friends and family and networking groups. We sell our kids to athletes and trying out and becoming. We are always trying to convince people of purchasing or liking or doing whatever we are doing because we like to be around like-minded people, and that's kind of how it works. So people say, oh, I'm not good at sales, but then they get into real estate. Like, that's what real estate is. It's real estate sales. We are selling not only ourselves, but we're selling real estate. So you can't say, I'm not good at talking to people, I'm not good at communicating with people, I'm not good at sales, and then end up in real estate. So that's kind of what started this video process, was I wanted to show you how easy it is really to be a great salesman or a woman and be in real estate. So becoming a top producer, though, requires much more than just asking your client questions. I know that we get caught up in scripts and how do I answer the phone call, or 100 phone calls a day, and saying the same thing that every single real estate agent out there says over and over again. That's not selling real estate. That's becoming good at communication. That's becoming good at listening. That's becoming great at connecting, but that's not selling real estate. So there's got to be a difference there, and we've got to be able to use those tools effectively to make sure that when we're selling our real estate, we know how to communicate, we know the questions to ask, we know how to ask those questions, and we know how to answer those questions as well. So it's all vital, but I think that in the history of real estate and in the history of the gurus, they've forgotten how to actually do the job. They're really good at showing us things, but not really good at showing us how to do the job. I think real estate has failed people in training correctly on how to become a good salesperson. And so I guess I'm taking it upon myself to help you or whoever else is willing to listen. That's it. Simple. That sounds so simple. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little story back when I started. I'm hoping to keep each video about 10 minutes, but we're all new at this, so bear with me. When I first started, I started with Keller Williams. I really, really enjoyed working with Keller Williams. They have a great new agent program, and they have a mass amount of education. And so I felt like I needed to immerse myself into the community and into real estate and into the language. So I was watching HGTV. I was watching Selling $1 Million Listings. I was really just living in this world of how to sell real estate, the language, the actions, the dress, the car, the attitude, all of that. I really kind of immersed myself in that, and I was thankful that Keller Williams offered that type of education, and it was really good. But they are, and most people are, on this, you got to do production calls, 100 a day, and this is what you say. Hi, I'm Melinda Goodwin. I am with such and such a real estate agent. Currently I'm with the Real Estate Collective, and I noticed that you registered on my website, and I was wondering what it was going to take for you to buy this house today. That's kind of how I felt. I felt like everybody was calling, every real estate agent in town was saying the exact same things as me and not building a relationship with the person on the other end. So do I have to make 100 phone calls a day if I want to be a top producer? Yes, probably I do. Do I have to do all those things that Keller Williams says I have to do? Yes, I probably do. But I wanted to make it a little more personal. I wanted to be a friend to the person that is on the other side. This person on the other side is making a big purchase, whether it is a $20,000 purchase up to a $4 million, $5 million, $22 million purchase. It's a big purchase. They've worked hard for their money. They want to trust you. They want to know you. They want to know that you're listening. And if we get so caught up in all of our scripts that we don't hear them, we are failing them. So yes, scripts do have its place, but we have to go a little bit further. We are a dime a dozen anymore, and in order for you to make sure you are servicing your clients correctly, you have to do more than that. That's kind of a hard lesson, So anyway, so what you got into real estate for a reason. I made notes, and it's been about a couple of years since I did these videos, and so it's going to take me some time to get back into it. Thank you for your patience. So you got into real estate for a reason, right? We all did. I got into real estate because I was burned out of being a nurse, but I knew luxury. I knew luxury construction. I knew how to build a house. I knew how to sell a house. I knew how to flip a house. It seemed to be the next step. I got into it because I'm looking for a retirement plan. That's why I got into it. I'm looking for a retirement plan where I can build relationships across the world and know people outside of Facebook, like actually know people. And my why has adjusted throughout the years. But I originally got into it because I was burned out of being a nurse. That's why. And I knew how to take care of people. I knew construction. So that seemed to be my next step. So my big why has changed, right? It used to be to buy the big car and to buy the big house, and that's totally fine. Now it's to provide vacations and to get investment properties and to develop relationships. So it changes. But you got into this for a reason. But you have to treat it like a business. This is your small business. You are an entrepreneur. That is the hardest word, by the way, to ever spell. I'm super good at language arts and learning. I can never learn how to spell that word. It kills me. But you are an entrepreneur. That's what you are. You are not just a real estate agent. You are not with Keller Williams or Sotheby's or whatever, and you just sit at your desk and hope that, you know, this magic lead generation system falls on your lap and gets you business. You, my friend, have joined the real estate sales career, and now you're an entrepreneur. You own your small business. So what does that mean? That means that you have to market and advertise. Not only yourself, but your listings. When we go into marketing, I do it every other day. So our next marketing class will be Wednesday, right? That means you engage in unrelenting, shameless self-promotion. That, my friends, is my biggest issue. I don't know how to self-promote me. I have a hard time. I would rather grab John and promote John than promote me. But in real estate, you have to learn how to, this was the direct words, engage in unrelenting, shameless self-promotion. That's it. Welcome to the world of being a real estate agent, right? You have to expand your list daily. That means you're making connections, whether you're making connections with partners or other organizations or clients through lead generation, that sort of thing. You develop partnerships. I know we all want to do this on our own, and the truth be told, if you really want to know me, I'm an introvert. Okay, now my friends are going to be going, what? You're not an introvert. You're so outgoing. Absolutely. But when I have panic attacks, you guys, when I think of going to lunch with somebody, I force myself to meet friends and new people every day out of my comfort zone because I know I have to do that in order to succeed. I know I do. But believe me, when I do my Zoom videos or when I have a lunch meeting at 1, I love this. She's like my friend. It's a client of mine that I met, and we've just, over the year, we have developed a great friendship, and we have a lunch meeting scheduled at 1. I'm panicking because I'm like, well, I want to make sure I look right, I dress right, I say the right things, and they're my friends. So please trust me when I say I'm an introvert and I'm still doing this and I'm still building my lists and I'm still shamelessly promoting myself, because that's part of how you do it. That's just it. You have to investigate new markets. We all get caught up, and I've seen that more and more with everybody here. They don't know, like, Utah's a small state. There's a lot going on in Park City, and there's a lot going on in Salt Lake, and we're in southern Utah. It's a small state. I literally could sell real estate in the entire state. Super easy. Very inexpensive. So I need to develop a relationship or get to know or discover or investigate those markets. But now, not only am I investigating Utah, I am investigating California and New York and Florida and Texas, because that's where I'm going with my real estate. So, I am always constantly learning new things, and I have to know where the market's at. I have to know who the top producers are. I have to know what my competition looks like and who are my allies. That's really important in becoming a top producer in real estate. You have to take risks. Okay, I have to laugh because, so many times I've been told, you know what? You need to just focus. I don't know why you're doing that. That's not how we do it. I don't know what your motivation is to write for Inman News, but it doesn't really work here. I don't know why you're doing that. I don't know why you're doing this. And I'm doing this because I take risks. I take risks. I expand my knowledge, I expand my database, and I push the limits. So does Bill Gates. So does Donald Trump, or President Trump. So does Obama. So does everybody else in this world who has made it in their life. Tony Robbins, all your gurus that you listen to, Gary Vaynerchuk for sure, they all take risks. You have to take risks, okay? You have to implement latest technologies. Welcome to Zoom. It's killing me. I'm dying here. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm learning because that is what it takes. I have to implement new technologies. That means, my friends, that if you don't know Facebook, you better learn. If you don't know LinkedIn, you better learn. If you're not on Instagram, you better get on there, because that's where our kids are and that's where the future is. You have to invest time in learning new technologies. You have to hire assistants. This was a lesson. I kept thinking, I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money. And just recently, I hired my friend Maria. Hi, Maria. To do all of my SEO and my website and things like that. And, I'm a nerd, total nerd. I can do it. I can do it. I can learn it. But it takes time to do that. It takes a ton of time, ton of effort. So I have my friend Maria. Maria Sorbina, by the way, is fantastic at this. So if you are looking for any type of SEO, website design, that's who you should be talking to. There's more to this than just one video. So I'm ending right now with this one. We'll pick up sales again on Thursday. But in the meantime, invite your friends. Let's get together on Thursday. I'm going to try to do it every Thursday around 11-ish. So what is it? Today's Monday and Thursday for sales meetings. And let's teach you how to jump out of your comfort zone. Stop being an introvert. Find the right people for your needs. And let's make you a top real estate agent.